What a piece of junk!
Well, it is a Monday. Still, I think I just put a video up. Maybe 2 videos. Just gonna been listening to this since Saturday, the Ramones. And I got those other ones to listen to, some Queen, whatever this punk compilation, and this Limpopo, Russian folk rock band. Anyway, I guess hopefully we'll find something good at the sale. I'm gonna stop at the Thrift as usual. Hopefully we'll find something good there. So until then, I got a slipper. Well, no shirts today at the thrift store, but I end up, these were half price, so I bought the other 5 books on tape. I bought the sealed ones when I was here with my daughter like a week or so ago. And I sold them pretty fast. These look clean, probably read one or listened to once, so I'm hoping I can still get a pretty good price for the 5. And then I picked up a cup, which is for Seton Hill, I don't know. Whoa, watch where you're going, crazy. Well, you can't see me. Ha! Yeah, just look out the window then. Yeah, I got 1 box of records. I did not get the Rolling Stone magazines, the only thing I videotaped. Yeah, I paid $40. Hopper gave me $10 towards 2 albums, which I probably should just gave him to him. But, I don't know. I'm hoping there's something good in there that I didn't see. There's some jazz stuff that might have value, but yeah, and I got a couple other small things. I traded the lady for a horse, but I didn't notice the horse looked like somebody gnawed on its legs. That's alright. It was cool they traded it to me anyway. I lost a Peanuts bag, which is probably actually worth something, but it was pretty beat up. I've had them before. Anyway, okay. Green light.
Может, бахнем вина? Вы, я, вокруг.
What the heck? I filmed everything and it's gone. I was just trying to, this car I bought, probably my best buy. I guess I'm going to reshoot a little bit weirdness here of the crap I bought that I already did. Anyway, this axle's bent, but I'm going to fix it, and then I might even have a replacement, which would be nice because the thing's rusty. My best buy, excuse me, $2 for this old Empire car. So we will see. Alright, I'd already went through all this junk. Some lady traded me. I traded her a Peanuts metal bank for this horse, and it turned out that I didn't look at very carefully, and it's damaged. So I don't know if it has any value left. Probably not. I got a box to get these 4 figurines by Royal Albert, England. They're Beatrix Potter characters. I think all of these were from '89. I don't know. This same one sold up to like $30 for Tom Kitten. And this rabbit over here, what was its name? Benjamin? Benjamin Wakes Up. Good storybooks, that title. A lot of effort goes into that. But anyway, all these have some value. He seems to be the better, but I don't know, the price is so weird because they're dated. Two of them also have the 49 date. Now I'm assuming just because that's a syndicated book, but I'm also assuming maybe they put them out, some versions of them earlier on, but I don't really know. Stuff like this is confusing. I don't have any boxes or anything, but I'm going to maybe list them for like $50 for all of them, and I think they'll sell. I may be losing some money in the long run, but I'm making a really good profit, and that's what this business is about. Somebody else can take and mess around, give something to somebody else to deal with. These are them things I bought, those books. I think I showed them in the band, so I'm not going to bother doing them much again. And the cup for that Stettin Hill, where I'm not sure where that is. Hazard Yet Forward. Hazard with one Z. I don't know what that means. I got a box to get this book. There was 3 things in it. This book, Frank of the Lower Mississippi, which, maybe it'll pay for the $5 I paid, because this book here was Homer the Iliad from, I think it's here, this is recording still, from the Iliad. Boy, I hope my thing wasn't too low. I just cannot get this down. Anyway, so I got this book, it's 1852. Guy has one, I think the same one, all beat up. Says, I think something mentions Mark Twain. I looked at his pictures, I don't know, but he has $1,000. He says there's some bad English typed out that explains that he took it somewhere, I think, and it was looked at. I don't know, but I don't believe it. But I still think it's got enough value. I think it's more like a $20 book. So you would think after 150 some years, or over 150 years, it'd have more value. Closer to 200 now, almost, I think. Wait, well, no, maybe not. No, I guess, yeah. Well, and, the records, that was terrible. I already had to talk about this crap. I did get one thing of fish aquarium things, but they're not really the good ones. So I only paid like $3 for all of them, and there's about 10, and I can't lose. I will look them up. I didn't get any, the other box was about probably 12 of the skeleton steering the ship's wheel, which probably would have been good. Only probably a quarter of them had the little plastic front, maybe a third of them had the little plastic cover front on the box. The rest were open. Some of that stuff used to be sold like that, but I would assume by seeing the other ones have it that the other ones have lost it over the years. The other Tom bought all that stuff, I believe. I went up to like, I think I went over 20, but then I quit. I think he went to 30 some, and I just wasn't comfortable putting that much in them, because to sell them, they sell for about $5 to $10. That's just not a lot of money. So they must be pretty common. It's probably Walmart dumped them or something. But got these nuns. Paid $2 for it. I'm hoping, even though it doesn't have the music box and this clock, yeah, that the figurines are still worth something. It's a trio. I always thought this was worth something. Now, without the music box, but I probably had one I could have stuck in here, but I probably finally threw it out. Anyway, so I'm hoping that's still worth something because of its, what it is. Anything else? Oh, guy gave me 8 tracks out of a box, which I tried to buy. There was several things on the table where the records were underneath, and there was some Rolling Stone magazines, which is the only clip in the auction I showed. And it basically, I got the records, but not the Stones. The lady went up to, I want to say she went to $50-some, which to me that's just the value on the Blondie, maybe $15. There was the Indiana Jones, that wasn't really worth anything either. Anyway, a guy gave me these 8 tracks. It was just a cheap trick in a Cadillac. I don't think there's much value. The 8 tracks from the 70s aren't that highly sought after because there's just so many of them. So unless you can prove they work and everything. But there was an absentee bid on both things are records, and the one was, they said the one was $40 on the stack I got. Now, if you ask me, they switched them by accident. I believe the guy had to bid on the other one. It makes much more sense that it was the $40 box that he confused the two. Somebody, either probably the guy that left the bid, got confused on which one was which. Because the other box had a reissue Beatles White Album with all the stuff in it. So it was worth, that was what I was basing my bid on. I went up to over 50. Hofford said he would go so much higher, and then this other girl started bidding, and that the guy that bought the 3 box of great records last year, which I should have bid more on those ones because they were better, he got them for $70 some. I just couldn't see it, but that the absentee bid was only like around 20, so that was odd that they went that high. Anyway, this box had a $40 bid on it, and I just don't see it. All this, there's a lot of jazz, but none of it's really got any value. These two probably sell. This is a promo on Atlantic, so I didn't find a promotional. On Discogs it said $10, somebody had one, so I don't know. And all this other stuff is all basically not really worth much, so I'll probably throw it in a lot except for this because it's not the same kind, it's not jazz. So probably most of this, I don't know about this either. Same with this. I don't know if this, I don't know what taboo this is. I don't know if it's more like a native music or if it's actual jazz with a cool cover. I didn't even look at it really. Record designed for your listening pleasure. Doesn't really say what it is. It's kind of, I don't know what to expect from it. Is it like Caribbean music? Is it South Sea Island music? Is it African music? Now, Asawanda? That sounds African to me. But I don't know about the rest of it. Sorry for my ignorance. But Shashako, it could be actual tribal music. I don't know. I looked it up. There was a couple people trying to get $30 for it, but they weren't really selling. Got folk blues, jazz greats, Josh White and Big Bill Boomsey. Also not worth anything. Wilbur DeParis and his New Orleans Jazz. Don't know anything about them. And Sly and the Family Stone, fresh, but I don't think it's in very good shape. It's a reissue, I think, also. But that kind of stuff, it's like, if I took it to the flea market, it'd be like $1. People are just going nuts on some of this vinyl. It's just not worth it. You can go to the flea market and buy a lot of these records for nothing. I mean, even if seeing some margin, you're not going to find it for a lot. With everything it was still selling, I have no poster. I got the original sleeve. And it's on the Capitol, which it should be on. Got this sleeve, but there's technically another sleeve that, oh, it's cut different. I think it's got an inner, yeah, it's got an inner cut. Mine does not have that. It did have one thing I've never seen before. Probably seen it stuck to something. Ha! The sticker, there was 2 stickers originally with this. There's something stuck on that one. But that's the only thing that's with it. There should be 2 stickers and a fold out like poster, maybe something else. I'm not really sure now. Oh my goodness, come on, man. I'm getting hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. I was going to do this last night, but I was too tired. I haven't felt right for almost a year since I was sick with me and my mom were sick at the beginning of 2020 before the virus was a thing, because they said it wasn't really a thing, but we already gotten sick from it. And I swear my lungs are paying for it still to this day, and I still haven't got a vaccine yet, which I'm hoping maybe this week. I don't know. Fallen Angel by Uriah Heep. My friends already got it. It's basically I kept stuck to buying this box. I wish they would have just let it go. I didn't need it that bad. Fragile, yes. It's just another box of stuff I didn't care anything about what's in there. There's nothing for me. Like the other box I bid, the other guy went way up on it, but there was just nothing in there I was going to keep. Nothing. I mean, I do like the White Album, but I got 2 loose records and sleeves and a poster and no cover, I think, and it's fine. I'll listen to that. I don't need the other one. I would have sold it anyway. That's just why I didn't really want to go anymore for it. It wasn't worth it. If I had a record store, maybe. I don't know. This Jimi Hendrix, yeah. It's not the Hendrix, but the album itself. Really not worth anything. It's got a lot of collected songs. There's like 3 or 4 Hendrix. There's a couple from some of the other bands. I don't know. Just nothing I care about. And these are the only 2 that seem to be selling, and they sell for 20 or 30 bucks on Polygram. The 2 Rainbow records. Both have Dio, but they're on Polydar. They look okay. The covers aren't that great though. This one's kind of dirty. Kind of is probably understatement. And then Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, which also is not in best shape. But it's a gatefold. Ronnie James Dio. But I don't know. Hopefully maybe I can squeeze 20 bucks a piece out of them and we'll pay for the records and make me feel better. And every one of these lessons I learn, I don't learn anything because I don't pay enough for some of the albums that I really wished I would have. But I gotta keep it in mind, I gotta sell the stuff. And I'm not, I even had my stimulus check came, so I knew I could cover quite a bit because whatever I had in my account I could have spent, it wouldn't have been a problem, but there was just, it wasn't worth it to me. Because like I said, it was all stuff I would have wanted to sell, and to go and pay that much, it's just not worth it to me. I mean, I would have made money in the long run, even at probably $100 bucks, but very little. Ha! Very little! Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope this recorded, because if it didn't, there ain't going to be another one, because I'll be done with you. I think there's a couple things in the van, but I'm not going to show them because I don't care. It's just one of those days. I got a headache this morning, probably from the weather. And that's it. Oh, I could, my one guy I know up there, he gave me this bottle for free. I didn't bid on it. Oops. My buddy gave me this bottle. I didn't bid against him on it, or I didn't take him when I had the $2 bid, and then I said something about I should have bid on him, and he gave me this bottle. So thank him. I said the best thing I probably got was that car for $2, and I'm hoping I can get at least 20 bucks profit or more off it. So I'm gonna give it a little bath and try to fix that straight in that axle. Hopefully I can find a replacement. If not, so I guess goodbye, Tom Kitten. Say goodbye to the folks. Tom Kitten. I guess to write a book you just have to think of dumb names. Little Pig Robinson. Jemima. Puddle Duck. Whatever. And Benjamin Wakes Up. So there's that. And my book that's worth $1,000, I'll probably sell it, take a vacation. I think I'm going to go somewhere down to the Keys. Maybe I'll go to Cancun. I don't know. They let a lot of riffraff in that place. An amendment. What do we call that at the end of the video? End of something. Anyway, this is kind of a neat story. Okay, I know I didn't care much for the auction last night and stuff I got from that, but this is that CD, one of the CDs I got down at that bookstore in Reno, and I thought it was Russian folk songs, and I've been listening to that Messer Chops band, and I thought it was funny because I noticed all of them go by Igor, kind of like a Ramones type deal. One of the guys' names is, come on, focus, you dummy, is Igor, but it's actually Oleg, whatever. What is his name? I cannot read. Bernov. And because the guy in the Messer Chops is Oleg too, and I knew he was in the band Messers for Frau Mueller. So, and the guy in the band, in that band with him, was an Oleg. And what do you know? It's the same guy. Now, what's the odds of that? I even have it right here up on the Wikipedia. Messer Chops. Go down here. There's the guy that's in the Messer Chops, however you pronounce it. He also went by this name. When you go over, performed with that guy. And I don't think, but that guy is also in a band called the Red Elvises. And this band here, Limpomo, is actually a, also was called Igor, of course. The band's name's all Igor. But, yeah, that was weird. I am very happy about that. Oh, I picked up a couple things at this estate sale. Let's, Okay, I also got a couple things today, so I'll throw them on in this video. I got a Beatle shirt. They saved for me. It's a new one, but hey, it's cool. I was wearing out that other one. Abbey Road. And I got a bag of $2 worth of Minecraft stuff. Lego, I guess. But, oh, and there's a person in here, and there's a horse, but it's wood, so I don't know what that is. But, yeah, so that's kind of cool. I think it's a mixture. Probably not worth much, but probably worth the $2. So that's it. What? What's the matter? Well, yeah.
The face I love, and I knew run away and get down on my knees and pray.